Buenas, el vídeo de Synchronicity lo dejamos aquí antes de entrar al túnel. No usamos la linterna, pero esta vez no la vamos a volver a liar. Y vamos a bajar con la linternita. Ahora que encontramos aquí, en la alcantarilla.
These tunnels are a real labyrinth, and I'm afraid that the map on the cleanup brigade's GPS only shows the city at street level. There's no reference to this. I better turn back before I get lost.
Vaya. Vaya. Pues vamos al... Ay. Al campo ese de locos. Que había una sala donde no podíamos entrar sin linterna. Y ahora que tenemos linterna tenemos acceso. Venga, vamos para ahí. Qué asco cada vez que paso por este parque. Qué mal rollito. Ahí está, nos metemos. Y aquí, esta sala, habitación oscura, si cojo y hago así, a lo mejor. Me parece escuchar un zumbido procedente de la superficie. A ver. Vamos a ver. ¿De aquí? Pero, ¿qué hemos hecho? Ah, que ahora hay luz, ¿no? ¿O no? Antes estaba tan claro todo. Qué raro. Así. Así. Y así. Claro. Venga, vamos para abajo. Pillamos el agüita. Perfecto. Y nos vamos de aquí. Venga.
Here goes. Maybe we can still salvage something from the fire. Now that the fire is out, I don't intend to carry this rusty bucket around anymore. I'll get rid of it.
Vale.
Burn remains.
Vale, vamos a ir a dárselos a Rose. A ver si así nos cuenta el secreto. ¿Qué dices que se tienen que juntar primero? Vale, no. Hay que dárselo. La semilla del diablo. Le han dado un logro por esa locura que hemos intentado hacer. A ver. Creo que es la del Chucky, esa peli, ¿no? No. Bueno. Rose, tengo cosas para ti. Creo que te van a gustar. Tengo una cura. Hecha con mis propias manos. Vale. Hasta que no te lo traiga, no me lo digas. Ostras. Mira que he encontrado. No estoy muy orgulloso de lo que voy a hacer, pero necesito saber qué es ese secreto que oculta.
Did you bring me my baby? Did you bring him? Thank you so much, Mr. Sleepyhead. You kept your word. You brought me my baby.
I need you to tell me that secret you promised to reveal by...
Yes, our secret. I have something that...
¿Qué?
The key that opens your chest of dreams. And now, it's yours again.
La llave de mi casa.
It's a real key. I found it in your jacket after Rod and his... When I got to my room, the key fell on the... I had just seen you sleeping in their trailer. It was the key to the chest where you were... Because you like to dream. Of course you do.
The key that opens my... Thank you very much. Take good care of your... I should be going.
No, please. Now that I've found my baby, I have to get away from here. If you leave, more men will come, and I can't stand the dark. And now they'll want to hurt my baby too.
The hunter was clear. I mustn't get... Well, there'll be hell. I'm sorry, Rose.
Mr. Sleepyhead, I can't... Don't let them touch me again. You have to get me out of here. Like the night in the story.
Oh, good God. This is unbearable. And what was I? Oh, damn it. I can't just leave that poor girl to her... Even if I don't know what that is. I'll help you, Rose.
Thank you, Mr. Sleepyhead. Do you promise? Will you be my knight in shine?
Yes.
Ay, madre. A ver. Saca de aquí, Michael. ¿Cómo lo vamos a sacar de aquí? Es que no tengo ni idea de cómo lo vamos a sacar de aquí. Pero bueno. En una bolsa de cadáver. Más adelante. Es la única cosa que se me ocurre, pero... En fin. Vamos a nuestra casa, ¿no? A ver qué es lo que hay allí. Miedo me da lo que pueda haber, pero... pero hay que verlo. Vale, vale, vale. Nos metemos por aquí. Entramos por aquí. Ahí está. ¿Qué habrá dentro? Aquí. Nota manuscrita. Espérate, que esta nota no la habíamos visto. Hola Michael, llevamos tiempo intentando hablar contigo. ¿Dónde estás? Empezamos a estar muy preocupados. Chris necesita verte con verdadera urgencia. Búscanos en la redacción. Nos hemos trasladado allí. Sara. ¿Qué? ¿Qué? Bueno, lo que van a hacer es abrir. Ah, espérate. Si hacemos así. Qué asco. Y esto aquí. Vale, vale. Nada, nada. Vamos a usar la llavecita, venga. Abierto. A ver. Cámara instantánea para conseguir la foto para aquel señor. Ojo, Vale. Lo cierro ya. ¿También me llevo la tela? Ah. Pues quita los tornillos, señor. Quita los tornillos. A la viga. ¿Y con qué los podemos sacar? Tengo objetos muy raros que todavía no sé. Vale, focos. Botella vacía. Caja de música.
It can't be. It's me. This photo. I remember it. I remember this photograph.
Please, Michael, help us. Only you can do it.
And this woman is... she's...
Emily.
She's my wife. Now I remember her. The person who's been communicating with me all this time. Emily.
I love you, Michael.
And I now pronounce you...
Don't ever leave me.
I won't.
I have something to tell you, Michael.
Are you really? Oh, yes!
Things are not going well between us, Michael. You know that.
It's only a rough patch. You'll see. It's all your fault!
You have to get on top of this, Michael. It's destroying both of us. I'm afraid of you.
Shut up! Shut Everything will be different. Remember that vacation we took to the beach and we were getting to know each other? Everything will go back to the way it was.
Promise me.
I promise. Oh, Emily, what does all this
Vaya.
mean? Where are you? How can I find you? What are these messages you keep repeating in my head? I've lost my mind. I've lost my mind. That's the only logical explanation for this. Oh, Emily. My poor Emily. Where are you? How can I find you?
Bueno, la musiquita.
This melancholy music. I seem to be hearing the sad voice. Where are you? Stored safely inside. Alexander Tribune. That's the name of this news. Now I understand. This file cap. It seems like it has a photograph. Bjorn City paper. The Benton Hut. Cottage. Central Outrider. The title of this pub.
Vale, ¿qué necesitábamos?
First, I'll put the newspaper I took back in its place. As much as I might like my old photos, I have no.
A ver. A ver.
Central Outrider. It's one of the many publications I was saving.
Solo puedo coger uno. La redacción.
Rural Daily Advance. One of the many newspapers. First, I'll put the newspaper I took back in its place. As much as I might like my old photos, I have no intention of carrying around any more paper than necessary. Red Valley Guard. That's... First, I'll put the newspaper as much as... Question mark examiner.
A ver.
It's the note I found on the door to the apartment.
TNT. ¿Esto qué es? Igual por la T hay algo que nos interesa. ¿O no hay T aquí?
Sandy Ridge Sentinel. One of the many newspapers stored in the filing cabinet. Solstice Times. That's the name of... Today Progress. The title of this publication. First, up as much...
No.
The New Truth.
Tampoco.
First, I'll put the newspaper I took as
Ah, bueno, puede ser este, ¿eh? The New Truth.
Union Country Messenger. That...
Puede ser este, ¿eh? TNT. Sí, TNT. Lo metemos en el GPS.
It seems like a good idea, but the GPS signal is very weak in here.
Ojo, ojo. Vamos a salir de aquí del archivador. Ese es el que teníamos que coger.
None of these titles. It's like looking into a mirror. A shelf. This must be the...
Vaya.
It's exactly the same. No doubt. I completed...
¿Y cómo podría sacar esta tela? Tela de pantalla. Con algo para quitar los clavos, sí, pero... Es que no tengo nada ahora. En fin, vamos ahí. Vamos a probar lo del localizador. Señor, baje. Ahí. Y aquí... Igual, haciendo así.
Of course. The letters TNT on the letterhead of... I'll enter the address of the newspaper office. The map indicates a place near the main... Will it still be standing? Let's go find out.
Madre mía. Acto 4. Viejas y nuevas verdades.
Good God, Michael, is that you?
Sí.
There's no question about it. That's the person I saw in my vision. The person mentioned in the note I found in my house.
Sara.
What was his name? Hello, Chris.
Come in, quickly. It's dangerous to be out on the streets at this hour. Michael, I'm so glad to see you again. After all that time without hearing from you, Sarah and I feared the worst. But tell me, why didn't you come sooner? Where have you been all this time?
From his enthusiastic welcome, it looks like this man and I were good friends in the past. Before the entire war. But can I trust him? It's a long story, Chris.
I'm all ears.
And And while I tell him everything I can remember, the few things in my memory since waking up in Rod's trailer, I see a mixture of tenderness and compassion on his face. Something I haven't seen in anyone else since waking up in this hellhole. I haven't the slightest doubt. I can trust this man.
Vale.
I'm sorry for everything. Sarah and I had been trying to get in touch with you for a while. Now I know what. As a matter of fact, she went out to take that note to your house. Tell me, did you find Sarah?
Sarah? I just found this handwritten note on the door.
Of course, forgive me. Sarah is my wife. Emily and she were close friends. In fact, that's how you started working with us at the New Truth. I want you to know that what happened to Emily affected us deeply, Michael. Sarah was devastated. We could hardly bring ourselves to speak to you at the time. I'm so sorry for what happened to her.
What the hell are you talking about?
Good God. Don't tell Emily died.
Murió.
That's impossible.
Seguro que la matamos.
Sorry to be the one to make. You yourself told Sarah and me on the phone a little while before you returned home. It happened while the two of you were in Japan, scarcely a few days before the Great Wave hit. At the paper, we sent you on an assignment to do a photo essay on those strange lights that had been sighted in the sky over Tokyo. So you got all your photography equipment together and set off right away. Emily went with you. You two decided to use the trip as a chance to work on your marriage, which had been in trouble for a long time. You were in bad shape, Michael. Your financial problems, her miscarriages, your violent, self-destructive nature. Emily couldn't take it anymore. You were putting her through too much back then.
Things are not going well between us, Michael. You know that.
It's only a rough patch. You'll see. It's all your fault.
You have to get on top of this, Michael. It's destroying both of us. I'm afraid of you.
I can't help it. It's that demon. You know I can't help it.
Es ese demonio. ¿Qué será ese demonio?
Things were getting better. After so many years, both of you were starting to rediscover each other.
Everything will be different. Remember that vacation we took to the beach when we were getting to know each other? Everything will go back to the way it was.
Promise me.
I promise.
Until one night in your hotel, Emily started to feel sick. It all happened very fast. She was having fainting spells, vomiting, running a fever. You took her to the nearest hospital where she was admitted immediately.
Emily, what's happening? Emily! Emily!
Ojo,
A few hours later, they told you she was dead. They wouldn't even let you see her body. They wouldn't let you see her. The Japanese authorities hustled you off on the next plane out. It was all very strange and disconcerting. And the very night you arrived, the Great Wave hit.
Oh, Emily. Now I remember it. I remember everything. I remember her pale, haggard face when she took my hand. Don't worry. It's nothing. Everything will be all right, she was saying. We were kneeling deep into the hospital, and she waved goodbye to me, forcing a smile to cover her fear. And then I saw it. I swear I could see how time was stopping. Little by little, in her eyes. Emily can't be dead. She talks to me. I've been hearing her voice.
From the little we were able to talk to you before you got back, you felt extremely guilty for the way you treated her. You said you would never... It's possible that But it's also possible that what is...
If Emily died before the Great Wave, how can what's happening to me be real?
Let me tell you, in spite of the catastrophe, at the New Truth, we've never stopped working. For Sarah, and since the Great Wave, our contacts and the most incredible and chilling information, thousands, no, millions of unexplained phenomena. We're living through the strangest and most confusing times in our history. Even what you just... There's no question that something extraordinary is happening. The emergence of the... and our gradual approach to the dead synchro...
Yes, The great...
Everyone talks about it. Did you know that the catastrophe didn't just strike? They keep us isolated. The Great Wave didn't just destroy this city at the exact same moment. There's never been an official, but at the new truth, we know a lot of things they don't want us to know.
They?
The elite, the army, the shadow government. They're determined to maintain. The irony is, for the moment, the rules of the game have changed completely. And the entire world, they're disoriented and frightened. And that's what makes them so. But information weakens them, makes them vulnerable. And that's why we have to keep investigating, Michael. It's
It is all.
Yes, from reliable sources.
Bueno, esto ya sabemos muchas cosas de los disueltos.
What? There were cases.
Yes, Michael. Just a handful of victims scattered across. What's more, people have told us shock.
I could tell you one. Just a few hours ago, in a deep trance, he kept saying that he wanted to give me a message.
Good God, Michael.
I don't know, but I will. And I have to.
If only we had more information about the disease. If only we knew a little bit more about those strange underground. We need more information. And a handful of tests for detecting the disease. And that's not very much when you're trying to put together.
Vale, sincronicidad muerta.
Dead synchronicity.
It's very difficult to we're still so time is running out. The Great Wave trick and the end will be
Look around you, Chris. It's impossible for the situation.
If the theory about the approach of the dead the future that awaits us will make everything we've seen. The arrival of the dead synchronicity point will mean the end of the laws of nature, the laws of physics, and with them, of course, the end of the human species on the face. And indeed, in some cases, but the good news is that if this hypothesis is correct, reverse the
situation? You mean avoid the future you're talking? Is that possible?
Of course it is. No, not yet. It would be too I can't tell you anything more for the time. And we need them urgently. Time is running out.
I need answers too, Chris. Where can I find the information you need?
A few days ago, one of our he told us he had a bombshell in his hand of the results of all the investigations conducted to date. It's a real gold mine, Michael.
And where is that report now?
The same day she left the note at your house, Sarah was supposed to meet our source at which had been the safest place in the city.
Las cloacas.
The sewers. But she never came back, Mike. I was hoping she'd found you. Or perhaps some problem, and she'd taken refuge in your...
Don't worry, Chris. Sarah will be...
Yes. Sarah's a strong one. If you want to help us, Michael, get us that report. But I know that you'll be... It's vitally important that we get it. Even answers about Emily. Follow the trail of Sarah and our source. Go down, but be very careful down.
Dangerous? You just told me the sewers...
Indeed, that's why they became the perfect hiding place for some time now, the army has been reinforcing its dragnets. If they find you in one of those tunnels, they'll shoot.
I'll be fine.
Take this. You'll need something to guide you. The city sewer system is a veritable...
Vale. Ahora podemos ir.
I've marked the exact spot where the meeting with... It's a huge subterranean gallery where several... Michael, please, and for the love of...
I'll do it.
Perfecto. Vale, vale, pero lo vamos a dejar por aquí antes de irnos a ningún lado. Espero que os haya gustado, like y suscribiros si no estáis. Y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Chao, chao.